Okay, welcome back. There's a lot going on right now. I'm making a lot of stuff. I'm getting ready for this market, and I'm just gonna document stuff, and then we'll try to piece together something eventually. I want to take a moment to check out some prints that just came in the mail. So this company is Stackhouse Printing, I think is what it's called. They always seem to do a bang-up job on these things, and this seems like it's pretty awesome. Let's take a look. These look terrific. These are, wow, I love it. Oh my God. So good. It looks like better than the original collage. Holy moly. I'm in love. Thank you, Stackhouse Printing. And it was really fast. Like, these came within a week or something. I'm blown away. Jeez Louise. Okay. So these are going to be needed to be packed at some point. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how those turned out. Thank you to everyone who helped me decide on what to print on Instagram, and I also posted it on Patreon. And yeah, so maybe join the Patreon and get a print. That'll probably happen. I'm probably not going to sell all the prints that I got at this market that I'm doing, so it'll be probably first come, first serve on Patreon. All right, the next thing is I did a little zine, a little one page, eight panels, I guess, or it's 8 pages, but you print it out on one page. Do a print to see how this turns out. I drew all these on my iPad while I was waiting for my car to get worked on the other day, and then I kept drawing them the last few days because I kind of got really into it. Here it comes. Okay, how about that? I'm getting lucky today. It looks good. Let's fold it. Okay. Here we go. All right, here's a little flip through. And just little sweet little drawings. That's that. But I think what I'm going to do is print something on the back side so that you can like unfold it and have a little poster. I've seen people do that and I've never done that, so we're going to do that now. All right, and for that, I'm going to scan one of these drawings. This is from a 100-day challenge thing that I did a long time ago. Not a long time ago, a couple years ago. But I have one in mind. That's my grandma. I just gotta find it. That's Elsa and her old cat. Oh, here he is, this guy. All right, well, that's printing. This is what we got on the docket, y'all. This is my pocket notebook that I've made. I'm gonna make a couple of these to sell at the market. There's one with the print of the cassette player, and then one of my shoes print. I had stamps of the drawings made, and they're turning out really nice. They're just like, I just put like 20 pages in them. You know, they fit like right there. It's perfect. A couple videos back, I made a sketchbook that I haven't even gotten to use yet, but that's beside the point. But YouTube started showing me all these notebook videos after I was doing research on my DIY sketchbook, and all these videos were coming up about pocket notebooks saving everyone's lives away from the internet and from doom scrolling and whatever. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to make one, and I did. And I like having it on me, but it hasn't completely changed my life. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. I got to go back to the zine. We're going to drop old Four Eyes in here to our file that we're printing from. All right, we're going to print it on the back of the zine and go. There he is. Okay, so you get him on the back of this. Does that work? I think it works. Let's call it. Let's print 19 more. All right, while this is printing, let's just make a list of things that I need to do. I'm not trying to harp on those videos. I hope that the Pocket Notebook has changed everybody's lives for the better. And I do like having it. I do like having the to-do list and checking things off. I want to reprint old zines. I need to make more notebooks. Are we going to get all that done in this video? Probably not. Is this background noise driving you crazy? I'm sorry if it is. All right, welcome back. Just finishing off a couple of these Baxter tote bags. Perfect-ish. Okay, and then I have these cassette tote bags. Initially colored in and then tried to stamp it, but as you can see, it wasn't always lined up. So I'm going to try to just stamp them and then try to color them. Some folks have already been asking, when is this stuff going to go online? And I'm hoping that after the market, I can revamp my website with like a little shop instead of going through Bandcamp, because my Bandcamp merch thing is super cluttered with old stuff. I guess I could delete all the old stuff, but if I could forgo using another party, maybe just have my own website, like not even do Etsy or anything. I think that might be the way to go. So a nice way to start off a Saturday. Just some light coloring. I think it's gonna work. I think it's a little better than it being off register. So a few weeks ago, it was a lot of printing, a lot of lino cuts on the tote bags, and then followed that up with lots of collaging, got those printed, and then this week it's been all about the zines. I've gone back through the archives and sort of reformatted some of them. I even printed some little tiny kind of booklets, one that came in cassette tape and one that I intended to print and put in with the cassette that we did with Paisley Shirt Records, but I just didn't get it done in time. It's just like a really small, I think it's like 8-page or something, but they just fit in your hand. They're just super tiny. Yeah, I'm down with that. I like that. Sorry, that was off screen, kind of, or off center. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. It's supposed to be nice out. That's the problem with making stuff in the spring in Wisconsin. You like want to take advantage of the nice days and get out. I think my 7-year-old and I are gonna jump on the tandem and bike around a little bit. But yeah, I got about an hour before we're gonna do that, so I'll get some work done. Okay, I think before I move on, I think it's coffee time. Okay, real quick, we're gonna pack an order. Someone ordered the last copy of this zine that is on Bandcamp, and they also ordered the Gentle Centuries cassette. And then this zine comes with a 3-inch CD of some demos from, I guess, last year. And then also comes with a download code of that, because that's not a public release. I also throw in a little mini zine. I'm going to throw in a sticker, one of these buttons, as well as one of these buttons from that era. All right. Can never be too careful with these little baby cassettes. We're going to pack it up nicely. There we go. Let's put all these little things together. Oh, here, we'll stick that in there. Okay. I'm going to slide this little zine in there first. See if we can get the cassette to squeeze in here nice and safely. Little buttons. We are good to go. Hey, check this out. Let's do a little fun thing here. I should have probably done this before I packed it up. Here we go. Yep, probably should have. Now it's time to make some of the pocket notebooks. I got this chipboard to actually be backing for the collage prints, but it works really great for these pocket notebooks. I think it was like 22 point. I have some thicker chipboard for bigger prints, and they didn't work. It didn't work quite as well for the notebook. I got this little corner punch thing. It's kind of fun, but it's a very inconsistent. Whoa, okay, 1 for 4. Okay, 2 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Got it. All right, we'll do 2 with the shoes and 2 with the cassette. My ink stays on. This is a brand that I've used for years for cassette tapes. It's very reliable. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Wouldn't it be amazing to be able to cut lino this well? Like, look, you can see it says demos on there. It's so tiny. Cool. Okay, so these are college ruled. We got 15 lines. That's how do them in like groups of 5 pages. My paper cutter can slice through that pretty well. Okay. Did you know you can get different colored staples? This was something I had no idea about until recently. I like to set them underneath like a heavy weight to kind of set a little bit, I guess, obviously. This one's pretty good, not like coming out over the edge too bad, so I'm not going to worry about trimming that. Okay, that's all I have time for this morning. Got to go get the kiddo ready to head out. Okay, so we'll see you back here later. Back at it. And now I am making pocket-sized sketchbooks. Here's my first attempt. It says Canson mixed media paper, 98 pound, 160 grams. So it's 20 pages if you do front and back. I think that's good for a little tiny pocket sketchbook. It'll feel good. It'll feel real good to finish that, you know. So I base these on this size moleskin, which I don't think is made anymore. I loved this size. Whenever I started to see all these videos popping up about the pocket notebook coming back, I immediately looked into grabbing one of those, and yeah, they don't make them anymore. So that's what triggered me making my own. And then I was like, well, that might go good on a table to sell. Then if I can do a pocket notebook, can I do a sketchbook? I guess that remains to be seen. I'll have to run that first one through put it through its paces this week. So I've got this. I actually used this paper for the cover of this new zine. My printer did not like it, but I just wanted to beef it up. I usually do it like a cardstock for the cover, but I wanted to do something special. And it's just perfect. It works out perfectly. Fold this in half. Give it a rip. Okay. Fold it again. Okay, give it a rip. Beautiful. Okay. We start piecing little baby together. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. I've quadrupled my move goal. Yes. I never know whether to just like trim this or leave it. I don't know. It's homemade, so what are you gonna do, right? All right, here we go. I think that looks relatively good. And then I will put it under some weight to kind of smash it down. Okay, let me show you super mini tiny baby zines. This one will go chronologically. These are both just collages, but these are from the this tape that I put out of these two EPs that include an EP called Sudden Color. That's the cover for that, and then an EP called Dirty Laundry. God, I think it came out in like 2020 or something. And then this was a little. So this originally came with the cassette for those, and this was going to come with the cassette for the album When We Were Dancing. These were digital collages. I ended up making prints of these at some point and selling them on Bandcamp, but here they are again as a little tiny. I think they're just so perfectly sized. Anyway, tiny things are good. That's what I have for you today. I'm going to continue making sketchbooks. Goodbye. Welcome to my art market setup. I think this is going to be it. I went to a Madison Zine Fest thing maybe a week or two ago. So I saw a lot of people with these panels. I've also been doing my research on YouTube and also saw people using similar things. So I have my prints set up with some little tiny magnets that are very strong. I have all sorts of zines that I've done over the last few years, reprinted and printed, and I'm sure we've talked about this in the video so far. At this point, I've shot a lot of footage, and I've barely started editing it, so I have no idea. I have no idea what we've done here on this video, but we're kind of coming to the end. It's less than a week before this market. The only things I really lack are a tablecloth for this. I'm hoping to hit up a thrift store and get something this week. I've gone down the deep end. I'm reworking my website with a Squarespace site, and trying to set up a shop online, because I know I'm not going to sell a lot of stuff at this thing. So I think, folks on the internet are more inclined to maybe be interested in my style of art making. So I'm getting ready to put this stuff online, and I kind of went deep into changing my website, and I'm going to start the shop up, and then I was getting a Square Reader thing so I can do that at the market. And it's a lot. It's crazy. But I'm taking steps to get that all set up. So hopefully once the market is done, I'll be kind of ready to go on that. And we can peruse the table here. We've got the collages, and then I did these small collages on wood panels. They're cradled panels. You basically do your collage on a piece of watercolor paper, and then I glued it to the wood panel with some acid-free PVA glue, and then you varnish it with a spray. This was all taught to me by Holly Chastain, so shout out to Holly on that. And then we got the zine section here, kind of taking over the middle of it. The three major big zines, the two little one page zines, the zine of my cats. These are some collage zines. And then I have my little booklets that I've made, the sketchbook and the pocket book. We have all sorts of buttons. That's the one thing that I still have left to make are some sort of DIY homemade buttons that I'm going to do. Because I've got these ones that are okay, but I just want to have a variety. And then we have not a lot of stickers. I need more stickers. I don't know what to put on stickers. but for now, we have my 4-track, but I've got those. And I've got some temporary tattoos of the tape recorder and the 4-track. And then I have a couple of cassettes and our record. Yeah, so that's it. I think it's a lot of stuff. Also, I'm going to get like some way to hang up my tote bags. And I will also have a few t-shirts. But yeah, I'll figure it out kind of as I go along, and probably change some stuff up by the time we get to the market. But this is it so far. All right, thanks for coming to the market. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, this is the end of the video. I spent last night editing this thing, this vlog, whatever it is. It's kind of a mess, and I'm sorry it's so long. I didn't realize it was so long until I reached the end of the editing process, and I was up to 24 minutes, I think. So I don't think I'm going to document anything else. I think we're going to move on. We're going to close this out. If you made it this far, holy cow. Thanks for watching. And I think I'll try to document the market and stuff and give you kind of an update on that next week. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone for watching all this stuff, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely week. We'll talk to you soon.